Standing here recording live from my toilet. I'm not pooping, I promise. So Matt and I had a crazy week trying to get everything set up for the launch today. And because of that, things didn't go as smoothly as they normally do due to the fact that this is like our first time doing a lean gains and a shred program at the same challenge. And it's new for us. Like we're less than a year old with our business. So a lot of these experiences, all these experiences are learning experiences for us. So we appreciate your patience as we iron out the kinks and get things started. But here we are, it's Monday and it's day one of Savagery 6 and I am so excited to get things going. I went to the gym this morning, I did the leg day for lean gains and holy moly, I did it last week and this week was no easier because those fiber suits are pretty intense. I'll be going over the exercises a little bit later on this week. I just want to do a quick little welcome video. You guys know what quick means, those of you who've been doing challenges for a while. I want to do a quick little video welcoming you to Savagery 6 Summer Savagery Edition. And those of you who are new, welcome. I know you guys are probably feeling really confused and overwhelmed with everything. You just woke up this morning and found these insane workouts in your app with all this new terminology and methods of doing things that you're not used to. Because I do things differently and I've got a unique way of training and terminology and all that stuff. And those of you who are returning, guys, I love you. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your support, and I just love that you love this program and what it is that we're doing together. You guys are our family. You guys are our passion. So thank you for coming back, and we love you. So back to the newbies, and those of you even who are returning after a little bit of a break off. You're probably feeling really overwhelmed. You're probably feeling nervous, like, can I do this? These workouts are crazy. I don't know what it's going to by a meltdown set and blah, 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 blah. Okay, how can I put this? When you are confronted with a new challenge, okay, especially a physical one, the human's natural defense mechanism is to fight or flight or both, okay? So everything that you're feeling, all this overwhelmed feelings, these hesitations and the anxiety that you're feeling is totally normal, okay? But think of something that you've done in the past that was new for you and it was scary, and over time it became a habit, right? I would try to think of an example for you. Driving for me. For me, driving terrified me. I was terrified of driving, especially stick shift. I'm still scared of driving stick shift. In Costa Rica, that is. But, okay, everywhere. I'll be honest with you. So driving for me is scary. I have a history in my family. My dad was in a car accident. He left him a vegetable, and he's good, thank God. Like he's in chronic pain and stuff, but it was scarring as a child for me because I associated cars with accidents and pain and suffering, all this stuff. So for me, driving was terrifying. But, you know, I remember I got in the car once, I accidentally put it into reverse instead of forward, I rear-ended a car behind me, and I'm just like, okay, fuck, I'm never going to drive again. A couple of years went on, and I moved to Edmonton to be with Matt. It's a funny story, this is a really long video, I know this. I moved to Edmonton to be with Matt, and he's like, here are the keys to my truck, you gotta drive to Walmart to go pick something up. I'm like, no, it's a massive snowstorm outside in Edmonton, I am not driving, not gonna have anything go. I was freaking out. I had him on speakerphone, and I'm just like, I am not doing this, come and get me, I'm gonna call a taxi, da, da, da. He talked me through it, and I just remember that fear, that anxiety. I was fighting him, I was fighting the traffic, I was fighting everything. I wanted to like get out of the car and run away. There's that fight with Matt, and I was just, and then fast forward, again, over time, trying to drive again and again and again, parking lots and so forth, you get the point. I ended up getting to a point where I was comfortable, and I didn't even think twice. Now I don't think twice about it. Okay, here in Costa Rica I do. These roads are crazy and we have a shitty car, but not a shitty car, it was a stick shift, and I just had this fear of stalling on a hill with traffic behind me and not being able to like put the gas on, whatever, you know what I mean? I will conquer that, mark my words, but not with this car. But that's what I'm trying to say, is you guys are facing the situation where you are feeling intimidated, you are feeling fight or flight towards the new programming, new terminology, this craziness, this intensity, this new stuff. And what you're feeling is normal. And over time, with trying and pushing yourselves and just getting your feet wet with the workouts and doing it over and over, repetition, doing it over and over, you're gonna get comfortable and you're gonna be like going through it as if it's second nature. Well, if that happens, the programs are too easy, but you're gonna be used to my terminology and the style of training and so forth. So yeah, keep that in mind. Give it a chance, guys. Give it a chance, and don't fight me, because I'm here to help you. Everything that I do is out of love. Everything I do is coming from a good place, and I promise you that once you conquer this challenge, it's going to sink into your bones. I want it to sink into your bones, and I want you to feel confident for your accomplishments. And that's the goal I have for all my training programs, and for everyone that I work with, is I want you to really embrace and really acknowledge the sense of accomplishment that you experience after pushing yourself beyond your perceived limits. So I'll get into that a little bit later on ways that you can actually push yourself further. So yeah, I have some points written down. This is I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so you guys should all have an invite to the app. You should all have your training programs in app. You should all have your meal plans. And you guys should all be in the Facebook group. Clearly, we don't have everyone in the Facebook group just yet, so I'm going to be reaching out to people and just trying to invite people and so forth into the group. Those of you who are watching this on YouTube, the link to the group is in the meal plan welcome package, so please read it through. There's no information there that's not important. In the welcome pack, please read every sentence in there, because if you don't, I'm answering questions, the same questions, hundreds of times over to everybody. So please read it. It's a quick read. And let me know if you have any questions after you read it, okay? I was gonna say, so you should have your app invite, your training programs, your meal plan, your welcome package. What else should you guys be having? Your training programming app. And I also sent out a PDF version of your training program. Guys, I am human. I am human, and I am tired, and it's been a crazy time. I did my best to get this for you. I might have to go back and do some edits on the PDF. What is in your app is how I want you to train. If there's some discrepancies between the app and the PDF, I'm going through it very carefully over the next couple of days to make sure everything's gonna be perfect and on point. The terminology you're gonna find on each day of your workout in the app, and I'm also gonna be sending along, if I haven't already to you, you're gonna get it. I'm sending along a PDF version of the terminology in this training program as well, okay? Give it a chance, guys. Do not feel overwhelmed. I mean, feel overwhelmed. It's okay. Feel overwhelmed, because when you finally conquer this feeling, you're gonna feel like $1,000,000. You're gonna feel so accomplished, and I want you guys to really, like I said, let that feeling sink into your bones. It's gonna come, I promise you. Okay. One of the ways I like to deal with fear, and I'm telling myself this as much as I'm telling you about driving, is to switch it around from being afraid to being excited. It works in the same neurotransmitters, it works in the same area in your brain. Fear and excitement, adrenaline, that's what makes you feel these things. So you can train your brain to get excited instead of scared. It's a mental exercise you have to keep on doing, and the plasticity of the brain is pretty incredible. I'm not going to get into that just yet, well, right now, because that's a really long topic as well. But our brains are capable of change, and they can change through repeated efforts and thought processes and actions. And the more we repeat something, the more our brain adjusts to it, and it's pretty fascinating. So train your brain to be excited. Train your brain to accept the challenge and be like, okay, this is hard, this is different, let's do this. And be patient with yourself. My training programs are insane. I know this, okay? I designed them to be this way, and I don't expect you all to be able to complete it as written, which is why I give you guys a toned down version, and the beginner version, and the home version on your program. That said, if you can't complete it as written, that's okay. I designed these for you to grow into. I designed these for you guys to push yourselves and to strive through. What is written is gold. Do not feel like you failed. Do not feel like don't feel discouraged if you cannot complete it as written. It's okay. I make them this hard for a reason, okay? So when you do finally accomplish it, I want you to be like, that was insane. I did that, okay? I feel the same way after these workouts too, just so you know, okay? What else? So, I got some notes here. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, yeah, so power hour, guys. Once a day, I'm going to do a poll in the Facebook group to find out when is the best time for everybody to do this. Power Hour is an hour where I go into the Facebook group. It's scheduled, so you guys are going to know I'm going to be there at that time. There's going to be a pinned post. This week it's going to be this post, this video. There's going to be a pinned post at the top of the group every week, a new one. After this video, it's going to be a challenge every Sunday or Monday, okay? Additional challenges, yes. So on this pinned post, between a certain time, for 1 hour, I'm going to be there live to answer your questions, okay? What does that mean? It means that you guys can post in the group. If you have questions, tag me. But for me to see it, there's a lot of you, for me to see it, I need to, it would be easier for me if you guys just post your questions on the pinned post. It's easy for me, it's also easier for you guys as well, because this way, if 5 people have the same question, they're not going to be asking it 5 times. They can refer to the pinned post and find the answers to their questions there as well. Okay, so I'm going to do a poll. You're going to see a poll at the top of this page, and my battery's going to die. And you guys are going to tell me what time works best for you. I'm in Costa Rica, so I'm about 2 hours behind Toronto, 2 hours behind New York, and so forth and so forth. So we got to figure out time zones and everything else. Which is why you might find me posting later than normal, which you guys might be expecting. So I'm going to try my best to accommodate your time zones, and you guys are going to have to accommodate mine as well. Okay. So that's Power Hour, and then we've got okay, guys. In-app messaging, I do not monitor those messages. Why? Because I would need 3 people working for me full time to answer all those messages. Emails, guys, I am in the Savagery emails. I'm going to try and be more frequent in them because they pile up quickly for me. But for me, I'm in the Savagery emails on Sunday all day for your check-ins, and Monday all day to respond to your responses to your check-ins. Okay? I'll get more into that afterwards. If you have questions, post them in the group. Post them on the pinned post. This is the best way to get my attention, and I'm in the group frequently throughout the day. Yes, this is a Power Hour, but I'm also going to be in and out the whole day as well, just to make sure you guys are okay. Especially for the first week or so, just make sure you're comfortable and your questions are answered and so forth. Emails, I do my best. Guys, I am a busy person. Okay, working with everyone, of course, it's my passion. I love it. This is what I do. This is what I live for, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But I have to be very, very clear with my boundaries. Email me only on check-in day. Please, if you have private questions you don't want to post in the group, write them down and write them with the check-in and send them to me on Sunday morning. This is paramount because otherwise I work off a schedule, and if things get out of whack for me because I'm spending an entire day answering emails, which a lot of them are repeat questions, then my day gets messed up and my clients end up being pushed back with their work, and it's just, if I don't have a schedule, I don't function. I need it, okay? What else can I tell you? Every Sunday, Monday, we're going to be doing weekly challenges. Like I said, it's going to be the pinned post. Sunday is check-in day. Sunday is paramount. You guys getting your check-ins. Those of you who are doing full, bright and early Sunday mornings. Sunday is check-in day. Any check-ins that are received after Sunday will not be responded to until next week. I have to put that boundary up. I love you. I'll do my best, but I can't. Like, late check-ins from you will probably result from a late response from me. Okay? It's just a matter of respect, guys. Meal prep Sundays, I want you guys doing your meal prep. I like to do a meal prep 3 times a week. Not only do you guys have that luxury, prepping your meals, having meals in your fridge are paramount. I'm going to get more into that afterwards. I'm going to teach you guys how to weigh your foods and how to do recipes and so forth and so forth. That's going to be a different video. This is already almost 15 minutes long. Let me know if I'm missing anything. People who've done challenges in the past are trying to cover everything in a welcome video. That's going to be under half an hour long. So if there's anything that I'm missing that you feel that the newbies would benefit from, please comment below and I will elaborate on it or so forth. Your meal plans, guys, I know some of you guys are having some issues with meal plans. I was basing your meal plans and placing you in a training program based on what you provided to me in your initial registration when you guys signed up, as well as what you wrote in your training app consult as well. If there's anything there that doesn't work for you, okay, send me an email, let me know. I will be in the emails all week this week, just trying to get you guys set up and smooth and fluid and happy. I know that the first week's always crazy for you guys as well as for me, so we got to make this work. If there's anything there that you guys need to change that doesn't work for you, let me know. I am on it, okay? I'm on it. We're going to get everything smoothed out and everyone's going to be happy as fast as possible. That was good English. What else can I tell ya? Oh my God, there's so many pages. There's a lot more in here. But I also want to say, don't compare yourself to anybody else. Now, I'm going to go more into this later on as well. You're going to see girls posting. You're going to be posting all these amazing accomplishments, all your crazy workouts, all your amazing, meal prep and macros, hitting your macros and so forth. For every success, there's going to be several failures. Remember that. And people don't like to post their failures, so they just want to post what they're good at. So if you're feeling discouraged because you see all these people killing it, just realize there are people, everyone who's killing it is also falling and failing. They're just celebrating their victories by sharing with you their accomplishments. So don't feel that you're the only person who is messing up, who is like not understanding things, who is not killing it. We are all going through the same struggles. I just encourage you to celebrate when you finally do accomplish what you feel is a challenge, okay? So don't compare yourself. Don't think everyone is nailing it every single day, every single minute, because we're not. We're just celebrating our victories, and I encourage you guys to do the same. 16 minutes and 5, 6, 7 seconds. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I can't wait to get this going. Late day has me crippled. I'm in so much pain already, and I will be posting a lot more. I'm going to go down to my emails and get to responding to you guys, and I'm going to start fixing up some meal plans you guys need help with. So, that we need to fix up. So that's it for the toilet today. I promise you I'm not pooping. I wouldn't do that to you guys because girls don't poop, right? Yeah. All right, talk to you guys soon. Happy Monday. Welcome to Savagery 6, and